Hi, I'm Troy Scott. I'm the president of the Military Officers Association of Sarasota. I'm here with Craig Hullinger, a board member of MOAS, and he has given me a list of questions he wants me to answer. First of all, he wants to know how long I've been a member of MOA and MOAS. Well, first of all, I joined the Military Officers Association of Sarasota back when it was TROA, and we were called the ROCS, Retired Officers Club of Sarasota. That was in 1998, and I joined that in March, and shortly thereafter, in May, I became the secretary, and I've been involved in the board almost ever since then. I've had every position except treasurer. I guess they just don't trust me with the money. Okay, and I've been president. This is my 5th term as president. I thought I'd retired for a while, but the club needed me back, and so I came back to help them. MOAS has been very active in supporting our veteran community. On the national level, we do a lot of lobbying for veterans benefits and for active duty benefits. We really work on some things like the widow's tax. We work on pay raises for our soldiers. And locally, we are good friends. In fact, one of our local congressmen is a member of our chapter. So we do have a good relationship with Congress, and we're able to talk to him about various veteran or military related issues that are coming up in Congress for votes and stuff. The other thing we do is in the local community, we've had good relationships with the POPs, and we've had good relationships with the opera, and we've had good relationships with the Oslo Theater. We've done various projects with them over the years in support. That's an entertainment type issue. We also support the troops by our sending boxes to them every year. We started in 2003 with all the deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan. We would gather boxes and we would pass them out to people at different places. Sometimes we had some churches supporting us, sometimes we had some schools supporting us, and we usually on Memorial Day and Veterans Day, we pass out a lot of boxes to the people who are there in the community, and we usually get a pretty good percentage of those sent. Over the past year, I think past 17 years, I think we've sent something like 50,000 boxes to our soldiers overseas. The other thing, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about our scholarship foundation, our Military Officers Foundation, and the scholarships that are awarded. We award scholarships to high school seniors. We award scholarships to people going to what I want to call it, trade schools, technical schools, Manatee Community College, and learning a trade. We also, one of the proudest things that I think is funny is we have scholarships for puppies. We do guide dog puppy scholarships, and that has been a real thrill. A new member of MOAS coming in can expect to get involved with us. Probably the first way he'll get involved with us is attending one of our luncheons at Michael's on East. We have had a relationship with Michael's on East for 25 years, and we have a luncheon there every 3rd Friday of the month. It's a regular luncheon. Now, because of the coronavirus, we've had to postpone our luncheon since March, and we haven't been able to do one, but we are starting back again this September, and hopefully we'll be able to pick it up and continue it just ever. Now, a new member also will be involved, and you can come to our meet and greets. You can meet and talk with some of our people there, find out a lot about people. And we also do what we call Yahoo activities. Right now, the Yahoo activities are kind of shut down, but the meet and greets, we're doing them on the Siesta Key and on Lido Beach. And as long as it's not raining, we can socially distance and have a good time. Now, where am I from? Originally, I grew up as a Navy brat. I remember, the first place I remember is Key West, Florida. I went to kindergarten in Key West. But after kindergarten, my dad retired and moved back to Tennessee, and I stayed there for elementary and high school, and went off to New York for my formal education at West Point. And then when I was in the Army, I have spent 5 years on active duty. During that 5 years on active duty in the Army, I went to Vietnam twice, and I did 2 deployments to Germany for 30-day exercises. So I had a pretty active 5 years when I was there. Then after that, I got out of the Army, and I was in the Army Reserve for 4 or 5 years, and then I joined the National Guard, and I went to work full-time for the National Guard. And while I was working full-time for the National Guard, I got offered a job to come back on active duty and be an ROTC instructor. So I did that. I went out to Reno, Nevada, and taught ROTC for a little over 3 years. Then I moved to Fort Leonard Wood, and I was the guard advisor at Fort Leonard Wood to the engineer school. And from there I went down to be on the staff of the Southcom Engineer down in Panama, and built a lot of bridges and roads in Ecuador. And after that I ended up in Senior Service College, and from Senior Service College I went to the 5th Corps, where I served as the 5th Corps National Guard Reserve Liaison in Frankfurt, Germany, and came back in 1992 to Virginia to the National Guard Bureau, and retired in 1996 from the National Guard Bureau. I want to say I appreciate the opportunity to make this video, and I appreciate Craig's hard work on getting this video done and completed, and thank you very much for listening to me.